What's up everybody, Phil Blackman with BarBend.com, and today we're going to talk about some isometric movements that are the best for core strength and full body stability. If you want to learn anything about isometric movements in particular, just head over to Google, type in isometric BarBend, and all of that information is going to come up. There's a lot to cover, so let's get into it. So let's dive right in with the paused squat. Whether performing the movement with body weight or with a barbell, the squat is a staple movement pattern in nearly every trainee's repertoire. The paused squat is more of a modification than a new movement. The lifter pauses at the bottom of the lift, removing momentum from the bottom so that they have to produce more force in order to stand back up. You can pause anywhere during the squat, although breaking at the bottom is the most common. You'll accumulate more strength and muscle building tension under the load as you're holding it for an extended period of time, and pause squats are challenging, so you may not need as much weight on the barbell as you would normally use for a squat session. Moving on, we're going to talk about the paused bench press. Much like the squat, the paused bench press takes advantage of removing constant movement throughout the range of motion to focus on control and precision. Additionally, you're going to develop more pressing power as you need to produce more force to get the barbell from a dead stop over your chest when using paused bench press reps. The paused bench press forces you to slow the movement down and press with control, which means you'll need to dial in the mechanics of your bench press in order to lock it out safely. The paused deadlift is a popular deadlift variation among powerlifters and strongmen to develop more strength coming off of the floor. Typically, the lifter pulls the bar off of the ground, pauses at the shin, and then finishes the pull to the lockout. Pausing at the shin creates a lot of tension in the hamstrings and lower back, and fortifying these areas is a must for effective and efficient deadlifts. They are, after all, critical players in this compound movement. Benefits of paused deadlifts include learning how to brace better during the deadlift specifically, essential for bracing your spine when pulling heavy weight, and you'll build stronger hamstrings, glutes, and quads. The front plank may seem like a vanilla movement, but it provides some of the best value for no equipment out there. Planking is likely one of the first exercises to come to mind when considering an isometric exercise, and for good reason. A well-taught front plank is the cornerstone for conceptualizing and implementing full-body isometric tension across a multitude of exercises, from the paused squat to the overhead carry to the deadlift to everything else. Benefits of the front plank include better developed anti-extension isometric core strength, learning the ability to generate full body tension, and it can be performed anywhere with or without additional load. Next up, we have the ab wheel rollout. The ab wheel is a staple piece of equipment in most commercial and home gyms alike, but often gets misused due to a lack of understanding of its proper technique. The ab wheel is like a dynamic front plank. The front plank is an entirely stationary isometric hold. The ab wheel takes the front plank and forces the trainee to resist losing position while the rest of the body moves throughout the range of motion. Benefits of the ab wheel rollout include integrating front plank technique into a dynamic challenge, integrating hip and shoulder mobility into the movement, and it requires no additional weight, so it can be performed more or less anywhere. Those are just 5 isometric exercises you can use to improve your core strength and overall full body mobility. If you want to learn any other isometric movements, just head over to Google, type in isometric BarBend, and all of that's going to come up. We specifically have an article that touches on 11 isometric movements that can benefit your training. So next time you head into the gym, add some isometric training into your routine to really build out that core strength and full body stability. I'm Phil Blackman for BarBend.com. Thanks for watching.